and gentlemen. I don't know why he was hinting about Rajiv having done this for 15 years. Is it because it's time to move on? Well, I had agreed, I had promised Rajiv that no punt on him today. I'll be very, very nice and sweet and charming to him. But moving on would obviously be moving up the ladder. And I think E&Y would benefit greatly if you were to take an international role in E&Y in the days and years to come. I have had the opportunity, privilege, and pleasure of being a part of the E&Y Entrepreneur of the Year Awards on earlier occasions. And I must confess, it's probably one of the most reputed, one of the most truly independent awards that I have seen over many, many years. And every individual who's recognized for the good work that they've done for the country, for business, deserves full accolades, deserves to be truly complimented on their work. And I'd like to begin by complimenting and congratulating each of the winners who are finally shortlisted and selected. Of course, it's a great encouragement for the winners. It's a great message to their organizations that they are being respected and recognized. But it's also a great encouragement for the rest of us who may not have been selected this year, but going forward will surely aspire to be a part of this Hall of Fame that the Entrepreneur of the Year Award is developing into over the last several years. I believe this is your 21st award, yeah. For the 21st century, the 21st award surely is a good milestone to achieve. And I have no doubt that a compilation of all these 21 years of winners will probably be the who's who of India today. And going forward, each one of us in this room will hope to be a part of that. Politicians are not given any award at all. We tried our best. Well, in a way, I think innovation has been the theme of Ernst & Young's efforts. Builders of a better India includes our young startups, the innovators, the people who come up with newer and newer ideas. And just before I was leaving for this program, I realized that today is the 390th birth anniversary of Shivaji Maharaj. Way back in 1630, was born a young person who aspired at that point of time to see an independent India. And I suspect for a young lad who was not even 20, when he first set out across the country to achieve Hindavi Swaraj, the bold vision that he had, the confidence that he had, the determination with which he set out is truly inspirational for all our youngsters, for all our business persons who pick up an idea, who decide that we are going to work around this idea, we are going to take this idea forward. And to my mind, all these young startups, and I believe as of now, we have about 28,000 plus startups who are registered with DPIIT, who are doing this nation proud. I'm also told that in the last 8 months, 7 new unicorns have achieved the $1 billion benchmark valuation. This is truly exciting times for India, for all of us in India, working towards building a better India for the people. And clearly, the effort that each one of you, each one of the shortlisted companies has done, is contributing to make this happen, is very, very encouraging for all of us. Ernst & Young, of course, has been a great strength and support to us in government also in terms of our policy making, in terms of the various laws that we are trying to create or uncreate, the various efforts to try and simplify government processes. And I must acknowledge and appreciate the huge contribution that Rajiv personally and E&Y has done over the last few years in helping us understand what needs to be done for industry, what can be done to make businesses simpler, easier, government interactions easier. And several of the initiatives that we are currently working with them, I hope will lead to a better tomorrow for our exporters, for our manufacturers, for our business persons, for our innovators, for our startups, all of which will lead to a country aspiring to be a $5 trillion economy in the next 5 years, by 2025. And I believe that that will only be the cusp or the threshold which will then take the country to greater and greater heights going forward. I'm sure all of you in this room are eagerly waiting to see who these shortlisted companies are, to hear more about them, more about the winners. And I'll not come in between you, your dinner, and the good presentations that await us. My best wishes to each one of you, to all the companies in the race, and I'm sure we all look forward to the best companies, the best men and women winning these awards. Thank you very much, Rajiv, for this opportunity to interact with industry. Good luck for the evening.
Thank you very much, Mr. Goyal. I like the part where you said, Rajiv, going international. Does that mean you're going to take us all to Monte Carlo next year? Please, Rajiv, please. Best friends. I'll poke you on Facebook. This is me trying to be 20. And I'm a little older than that. One of the toughest jobs, I feel, and everybody in this room has a very tough job. Obviously, no surprise there. But a very tough job for a lot of you in this room is, of course, being part of the jury of the Entrepreneur of the Year Awards. When you have 350 entries, you've got to bring them down to 17. You've got 350 deserving, high-performing, extremely successful, disruptive, innovative entries. And from there to bring it down to 17 is definitely a very, very difficult job. Our jury chair, of course, is somebody who doesn't just know the importance of this award, but also knows the importance of the international award, Mr. Uday Kotak, and of course the rest of the jury. So let's just have a quick look at the work they've had to put in.